Hey guys, so I haven't done a video in a really long time, probably since November. This video is just gonna be how I do my regular makeup, I guess, like how I do my eyebrows, my smoky eye, blending and everything like that. So first thing I usually do is I put on my foundation, so I've done that already, and I use, this is the one by Rimmel, which is cheap, and it's like $6 at Walmart, and it's a really nice matte. I love that foundation. I picked up some the expensive stuff, Laurier. It's like a mousse thing because a lot of companies try and like make mousse makeup, and I actually like it. It was on clearance. It was on like $5 from 20, so I picked some up and I actually kind of like this product. It's actually a pretty good product. So, and all of it's in ivory. So yeah. Anyway, usually first thing I do is I usually take like black, like this is NYX, and I just take the black. I don't use anything else. And take like an angled brush like this, and I've let my eyebrows grow in. I don't really tweeze them much, except like here. So and I look dumb because my mouth is open because I'm cold and I can't breathe anywhere else. So now, when you have an eyebrow piercing, I usually it doesn't go very accurate because there's like a bump here, so I just kind of like have it lean towards the ball there. Just tricky when you have facial piercings with makeup. So okay, so I did the other eyebrow. I like to make my eyebrows really bold. I don't like them rounded here. I like them kind of square. I don't have very symmetrical eyebrows, and I'm not very good at making them look symmetrical, but that's usually how they go. I don't know, I like my eyebrows really strong looking. And I like them dark, so. And next I use the same foundation. I usually use 2 layers of foundation on my eye just to hold, just makes my makeup go on smoother. I've used primers, and I don't know, I like foundation better. So I just like put it everywhere. And usually I just start with like my foundation, and I use my finger. I don't really use a brush because it wastes product, and it's better to apply it from the finger if you're just doing like a base. So I just like put it in the corner here, and then I kind of like go up here, like wherever the bone structure is. But that's kind of like a base. And now for Smokey Eye, basically, it's really simple. It takes a lot of practice to get it right. But usually I use like something to hold the powder when it gets loose. So I usually like take this, or like a business card or something. I don't think I have any. But this is the usual color. The stuff you can get at Shoppers for $2.50, and I actually like this brand called Get Ready. I'm getting ready. So now this is like my savior because this is just an awesome brush, and it's just like really fluffy and perfect for blending. I've blended with this one before, but it's really just for applying. So fluffier the better. So yeah, this is usually what I do, and basically it's just taking it, lining it into the crease, and just blending it. It's mostly here that I blend it, because in here it's more lighter. And I only like do it like in this area. So then I bring it up and I use a bit more. So I could leave it like that, or I could just make it a bit more like intense. So I just take the same black I used in my eyebrow. And for smoky eyes, I usually use a good pigment to make it last. Good eyeshadow. So there, I just blend it. And also to get it from bleeding out, I just take the tray or paper, whatever. Now I take my brown eyeshadow again that I used before, because I have to like fix this up. Usually I like to let it kind of reach my eyebrow like that, but usually I just kind of blend it. And if it's too much, I just don't take foundation to cover it. But you have to be careful because when you mix like loose powder and foundation, it will make your skin look gray. Otherwise, you can just take a Q-tip with soap and just sweep it off and then put your foundation over. Like that. And now for this little part here, I'm taking the white again. And okay, so I did both eyes, and this is looking pretty good so far. So what I do is take this brush again, and this is also optional, but this just makes the eye more intense, and that's kind of like the look I go for, because I'm told I have really, like, in the sunlight, my eyes are really intense. They're like a clear green, but I mean, this smoky eyes go with any eye color. Brown works amazing with smoky eyes if you have brown eyes, but if you have light eyes and you just want to make your eyes really intense, then this is what I do. So I'm not lining my waterline, I'm going underneath it. And this is tricky because I have really crazy lashes and it's kind of hard to get under there. So I go underneath the lashes and I just like, no, this technique may be different with like different eye shapes and stuff. This is usually how I do it. I find that smoky eyes work different for me because I have very close eyes to my nose, and like I have this space in here, and then I have very, very baggy eyes, like they're just baggy like that. So I don't really go too intense like underneath. I just do it like a really small line. And I kind of like just bring it to there. Some people are able to do the cat woman, like they bring it over like this, kind of like a lot of the Catholics, but it doesn't work with me because you see that I have this really tight corner, and then my eye thing kind of like goes like that into my bags. So I don't know, it can work with what you have, but for me I can't really do it. It just doesn't look good just with the shape of my eye. So now to like blend it out, I take the white again. And I don't want to bring it down too far because like I said, it doesn't look good. I look really tired if I bring it down too far. But I don't know if you can see, that's the thickness I use. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, and then I just kind of like brought it up there a bit because I'm going to connect my liquid liner with that part. Okay, so I have some pretty tense looking eyes. They're looking kind of weird now because I have no lashes done yet. But what I'm doing is just do my foundation or concealer. I don't really use concealer. Just kind of like freshen that. And like I said, if there's too much loose powder, don't mix it with the foundation because you're gonna waste foundation and your skin's gonna turn gray. Just take a little cloth or Q-tip and just wipe away that excess powder. Yep, I lost the window. So have the curlers to death, and these took me years to perfect. But it's really just like trying to, not like grabbing your lid, but just carefully. And my lashes they're not curved, so some of them kind of go down a bit, so I kind of miss them. So what I do is I tuck my eyelid like this. So like you see, I'm pulling my lash like that. There, grab it, and just like push it back a bit, and like that. And I always do this before putting on mascara and after. And this is another one of the Essence products you can get at Shoppers. This is like $3 mascara, and it's amazing. It's like super thick. It's waterproof too. It's very hard to get off. So I always do my mascara first with the liquid liner. And I'm someone who could take like 2 minutes putting on mascara because I like to build it up. Because no matter how good a mascara will be, if it's a $40 mascara, if it's like ultra technology or whatever, it really depends on how you apply it. That's how you get nice lashes. So you kind of just, it's like brushing hair really, it is hair, so just like brush it. And then I don't really put a lot in my lashes, sometimes I like to, if I want more intensity. Okay, my camera's acting up. Especially I like to get it on the edges there. And another trick is mascara clumps. Like I said, some mascaras are awesome, but they'll still clump depending on how you apply them. So I just like lightly tug at it. And I let that dry before I curl it again for the last time. So liquid liner. Another Essence product from Shoppers. $2, really amazing. I love that tip. It's awesome. So okay, cat eyes are really tricky. Even like I'm still trying to like perfect it. So basically, it's like building it up, just like mascara. Okay, I'll use this eye because it's easier to see. So I'm just starting in the middle. Some people go all the way like the cat eye, but that's usually doesn't work for me. So I like let that dry a bit. And you see how my lid, it curves here? So I always tilt my head when I'm applying it, because it depends like on the thickness of your lid, like how droopy it is, I guess. So this is usually how I do the line. I like from here up like that, kind of pointing towards my eyebrow. And it always gets kind of thin there. So now like I said, this really takes precision and practice. That's a pretty big cat eye, but that's how I like it. Some days I'm kind of lazy and I just do like the little swipe just right here. Because I have very round eyes and I like them to look very cat eye-ish. So, and I don't put my head, I always keep my eyelid back until it's dry just because my skin's just the way it is and it will hit this part and then get all inky. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm still working on the eyes, but I'm gonna do my lip. And I get really like dry lips, that's why I love to wear lipstick. And I just like wearing lipstick in general. My lips are really dry right now because I have a cold. Yeah, so usually I do red lips or pale lips, which is just like a kind of, I use beige lip gloss and then I just put like clear over it. That looks really good with Smokey Eye, but I like to be really intense. I do like the look of the goth look. dark lips, dark eyes. So I always like lip liner because I like my makeup looking smooth. And I like to make my lips look really heart-shaped, I guess. Pointy there. And then I just put it all around. And here's another Essence product. Wow, I'm like promoting them in this video, which I don't mean to do, but anyway, I like a lot of their products and it's cheap. So and it's kind of a red pink, which I like. So